Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're really zeroing in on some pretty troubling cyber fraud trends. These are coming out of Uttar Pradesh, India. Our mission really is to analyze two very different scams, high-stakes ones, to see, what loopholes fraudsters are actually using in digital security.
Right. And it's a critical look at vulnerability, I think. It shows just how fast these criminals adapt, how they leverage basic citizen trust, whether it's through a quick link for something minor or these much bigger long-term schemes promising government benefits.
Okay, let's start with that small trap then, the fake traffic Challan scam.
Yeah, the quick one.
We have this story. Shyamji Dwivedi, a teacher in Kanhapur, he's coming home September 1st, gets a message, says his bike has a broken number plate.
A minor thing.
Exactly. And there's a link to pay a really small penalty. Seems easy, right?
Of course. It's designed to seem convenient. Pay the small fine, move on. So he clicked it.
He did, deposited the small amount, thought the link was, well, legit.
And that's the moment.
That's the moment. The results were just catastrophic.
Tell us.
Within the minutes of paying that tiny fine, his whole bank account was compromised.
Oh, wow.
18 transactions, bang, bang, bang. He lost over 8 lakh rupees.
8 lakh. That's, around 10,000 US dollars?
Roughly, yeah. Gone. Just like that. He lodged a complaint, of course, but the speed, it's chilling.
It really is. But wait, how does paying a small fine give them access to everything? That seems like a huge banking flaw.
Right. That's what I was wondering.
Well, see, the link itself, it wasn't actually processing the fine payment in the way you'd expect.
Okay.
It likely did one of two things. Either it sent him to a fake portal, like a perfect copy of a real payment site, designed purely to steal his login details.
Credential harvesting.
Precisely. Or sometimes these links secretly trigger a download, malware, like screen sharing software that runs invisibly.
So that small click, that tiny payment, that's the key.
That's the key. That moment of trust gives them full access. They're not after the 50 rupees fine. They're after the bank account login.
Okay, so that's speed, technical deception. The next case, though, it sounds completely different. It exploits long-term trust using the name of a major government housing scheme.
Exactly. The Prime Minister Awas Yojana. This is the opposite of the quick hit. This is the long con.
So how did this one work?
Well, you have victims like Ashok Kumar from Kanshiram colony, him and his neighbors. They were approached, promised these government houses.
Huge deal for many people.
A massive deal. But they were told they needed to deposit money, significant amounts, lakhs of rupees, over time, supposedly to secure their place, get the allotment.
And this wasn't instant. You said payments started back in 2022.
That's right. So people were paying over months, even years, trusting the process because it felt official, linked to this big government program.
And the result?
Nothing. No houses, no refunds. Eventually, the people who collected the money just vanished. Cut off all contact.
Wow. So they're weaponizing trust in essential welfare schemes.
Absolutely. It's a calculated move, leveraging the government's name.
Okay, let's unpack this. We've got the super fast, techie Challan scam, and then this slow, trust-based housing fraud. They seem worlds apart. Is there a common thread, a dangerous pattern?
There is. Experts, like Professor Vikas, a former police officer specializing in cybercrime, point this out. The core pattern.
Yeah.
Fraudsters are exploiting a single moment where your guard is down. Either they use the credibility of something big, like a government scheme, to make you ignore red flags on a large payment, or they use the convenience and seemingly low risk of a tiny payment to get technical access. In both cases, the victim feels safe. Either the promise sounds too real or the initial amount seems too small to worry about.
So it's an attack on two fronts, digital security and psychological trust.
It's exactly right. It's a dual vulnerability. And, without much better digital literacy across the board and stronger bank safeguards specifically designed to spot this kind of credential theft, well, these gaps are just going to keep being exploited.
Right. So I guess the core takeaway here is fraudsters are constantly adapting. They use offers that seem too convenient, like a quick fine payment, or too attractive, like a guaranteed government house, to exploit our trust.
Convenience and credibility. Twisted.
Which leaves us, and leaves you listening, with a pretty challenging thought. If tiny transactions and official-sounding schemes are now tools for massive fraud, how can ordinary citizens actually verify legitimacy anymore? What steps should you rely on before you click that link or make that payment in this digital world? Something to definitely mull over as you try to stay vigilant out there.